Hey everyone, I've got some good news for Canoo stock investors. The company announced today, July 12th, that it has delivered on time three crew transportation vehicles to NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. These vehicles will transport the astronauts to the launch pad for the Artemis lunar missions. Now, this delivery and this deal it will provide some nice photo opportunities for Canoo, but more importantly, it establishes a key relationship with the government entity, one with deep pockets, that can further spur future relationships with other government entities. Many times, these government institutions, when making deals, look for other institutions that can provide a partner or somebody they've worked with before that they can refer. And now that Canoo is working with a partner in NASA, and if this relationship continues to go well for Canoo, if they just meet the deadlines, deliver the vehicles work as promised, that can lead to future opportunities for Canoo, which it desperately needs. The company has yet to generate meaningful revenue and is still in the stage of ramping up production and ramping up deliveries. It does have this deal with NASA. It has a deal with the Department of Defense for some battery packs and some vehicles, and it also most notably has a deal with Walmart. And so now is the time for the company to start ramping up production and delivering on promises, not just to shareholders, but to their customers, to their clients, and really ramping up for these deliveries. Now, this is an interesting electric vehicle company because they're focusing first on commercial partners, businesses, institutions, enterprises, governments, things like the NASA and Walmart and others, right? Before and perhaps eventually they might get to consumers, but for now, focusing on institutions. And they tout that this will lead to better profits because when you're working with an enterprise or an institution, they're not really looking for the fancy display consoles that can be very expensive, or fancy seating and all of those other things that can be very expensive to deliver to consumers, which consumers have gotten used to, and you can't really sell vehicles to them without those features, which are very expensive, right? So it's an interesting business model, right? It could work, but right now it's a lot of speculation. And that's why I noted earlier that Canoo really needs to start delivering on those promises and delivering on those expectations. Nevertheless, the stock price reacted positively today, increasing by 4.5% on the day following the news. So a good step forward, certainly good news for the company, but like I mentioned, they need to do a lot more, right? Just getting started, and this is what investors like to see in these types of companies. Progress, move forward, take steps, execute, deliver on your plan. So overall, good news for Canoo stock investors, and hopefully I will have more for you as the company continues to grow, expand, and execute on its mission. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.